Hey there, welcome back to another episode of our English Learning Podcast. I've got a quick question for you. Have you ever found yourself struggling to speak about your daily routine in English? Maybe you know a few words like wake up or go to work, but when it comes to having a full conversation or even describing your entire day, you pause, think too much, and sometimes just give up. Well, if that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today's episode is all about learning how to speak about your daily routine naturally, confidently, and without overthinking. I'm going to walk you through 100 common, useful, and easy to remember phrases that you can use in your daily life. This is perfect for beginners, but if you're intermediate or even advanced, you'll still find great value here. Because fluency doesn't come from using complicated words, it comes from using simple words easily and smoothly in real conversations. All right, let's get started with a morning routine. You can repeat after me if you want to practice your pronunciation too. I wake up at 7 a.m. I get out of bed. I stretch a little. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I dry myself with a towel. I comb my hair. I get dressed. I make my bed. I open the window. I check my phone. I scroll through messages. I reply to a few texts. I check the news. I drink a glass of water. I make a cup of tea. Sometimes I drink coffee. I prepare breakfast. I eat toast and eggs. I sit at the dining table. I watch something while eating. I talk to my family. I clean the dishes. I pack my bag. I check my schedule for the day. I wear my shoes. I leave the house. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. I catch the bus. I listen to music on the way. I reach the office. I greet my coworkers. I turn on my computer. I check my emails. I make a to-do list. I start working. I take small breaks. I drink water regularly. I have lunch at 1 p.m. I eat with my colleagues. We chat during lunch. I go for a short walk after eating. I return to work. I finish my tasks. I attend meetings. I answer phone calls. I help others if needed. I complete my work by 5 p.m. I shut down my computer. I leave the office. I walk to the bus stop again. I travel back home. I get home around 6 p.m. I take off my shoes. I change into comfortable clothes. I relax on the couch. I watch a TV show. I check social media. I chat with my friends. I help in the kitchen. I eat dinner with my family. We talk about our day. I do the dishes. I clean the kitchen. Sometimes I go for a walk. I feed my pet. I take a warm shower. I change into pajamas. I read a book. I prepare things for the next day. I set my alarm. I turn off the lights. I go to bed. I try to sleep early. Now, those are basic phrases for a full day, but let's make it even more real by turning them into questions you can ask someone else. Ready? Here we go. What time do you wake up? Do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? What do you usually eat in the morning? Do you make your own breakfast or does someone make it for you? How do you get to work or school? Do you listen to music or a podcast during your commute? What kind of work do you do? Do you like your job? When do you usually take a break? What do you do during lunch? How do you relax after work? Do you cook at night or order food? What's your favorite dinner dish? Do you go for walks in the evening? What time do you usually go to bed? These are natural, friendly questions you can use in real conversations. You can even practice them by talking to yourself or writing them down in a journal every day. And here's a little challenge for you. Try to answer these questions out loud. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Let's go over a few more useful phrases you might hear or use in your day. I'm running late. I missed the bus. I forgot my keys. I need a coffee. I'm tired today. Let's grab lunch. Can we take a short break? I have a meeting in 10 minutes. The traffic was terrible. I'm finally home. Let's call it a day. I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm too tired to cook. Let's order something. Want to go for a walk? I need to clear my head. I'm going to do some reading. Let's catch up tomorrow. Or do you just stay home and rest? Do you like reading before bed? What time do you usually go to sleep? Do you sleep early or are you a night owl? These are the kinds of questions that help you connect with people in real conversations. And when you practice answering them in English, you're not just learning vocabulary, you're building fluency. Let's go a little deeper now. I'll give you short mini dialogues using daily routine phrases. This way you can see how people actually use these expressions in everyday life. Here's the first one. In the morning. A. What time do you usually wake up? B. Around 6:30. I like to get an early start. A. Same here. Do you eat breakfast right away? B. No, I usually take a shower first, then make some coffee. Simple, right? Let's do another. A. Do you go to the office every day? B. No, I work from home 3 days a week. A. That sounds great. What's your routine like at home? B. I start working around 9, take a break at 11, and have lunch at 1. Now imagine you're in a conversation like this. You don't need complex grammar. You just need confidence with these everyday phrases. Let's go over more useful expressions from daily life. Some that people say naturally without thinking. I snoozed my alarm. I got ready in a rush. I missed the bus. I had a quick breakfast. I skipped breakfast. I was stuck in traffic. I had a lot of meetings today. I forgot my lunch at home. I worked late. I was super tired. I had leftovers for dinner. I went to bed early. I stayed up too late. I couldn't sleep well. I had a strange dream. And here are a few you can use when talking about routines in general. I usually wake up at 7. Most days I start work at 9. I try to eat healthy. Sometimes I go for a run. I often watch something after dinner. I rarely sleep before midnight. On weekends, I sleep in. I like to clean the house on Sundays. I catch up on laundry. I call my family in the evening. Still with me? Great! You're doing awesome so far. Now, let's do something more fun. How about you repeat some of these and imagine your own routine? I'll say a sentence and you say it after me. Ready? I brush my teeth every morning. I make a cup of coffee. I check my phone for messages. I walk to work. I talk to my coworkers. I eat lunch at my desk. I listen to music on my way home. I cook dinner with my partner. I take a warm shower at night. I go to bed at 10. Nice! Keep practicing like this. Short, real, and clear phrases. Let's try one more set of practice lines. Questions and answers. What do you do in the morning? I usually take a shower, get dressed, and eat something light. Do you work from home or outside? I go to the office 5 days a week. When do you usually eat lunch?
around 1 o'clock, and I usually eat something quick. Do you have a regular bedtime? I try to sleep by 11, but sometimes I stay up watching videos. Now, here's a small tip. Record yourself saying these phrases. You'll get used to hearing yourself speak English, and that builds confidence. You don't need perfect grammar or pronunciation. Just be clear and consistent. Also, think of your own daily routine. Can you describe it in English from start to end? That's a great challenge for you today. Start with 5 sentences, then make it 10. Then try to talk for 1 minute nonstop. You'll be surprised how quickly you improve. Now, before we move on, let's talk about a few common mistakes English learners make when speaking about daily routines, and how to fix them. One mistake is saying, I am wake up, instead of I wake up. Remember, for routines, we use the simple present tense. I wake up, I go, I eat, not I am going, unless you're talking about right now. Another common error is forgetting the S in third person. For example, he wake up at 7. That's wrong. It should be he wakes up at 7. She brushes her teeth. He goes to work. So when you're talking about someone else, don't forget that small change. Let's do a few examples for practice. I wake up early. She wakes up early. I take a shower. He takes a shower. I eat breakfast. My brother eats breakfast. All right, ready to test yourself a little? Try to say this. I wake up at 7, brush my teeth, take a shower, get dressed, and eat breakfast. Now try to say this for someone else. He wakes up at 7, brushes his teeth, takes a shower, gets dressed, and eats breakfast. Well done! If you can do this with a few sentences, you can do it with many.
I make my bed after waking up. I pack my bag for work. I prepare my kids for school. I drop them off at the bus stop. I do a quick workout at home. I drink a smoothie after exercising. I reply to emails in the morning. I attend online meetings. I take a short walk during lunch break. I make a to-do list every morning. I fill up my water bottle. I clean my desk before starting work. I check my calendar for the day. I plan dinner in the afternoon. I call my friends on the way home. I listen to a podcast while cooking. I wash the dishes after dinner. I charge my phone overnight. I set my alarm for the next day. I read a few pages of a book before bed. And there you have it. 100 useful, natural, and practical English phrases you can use to talk about your daily routine. So, what now? Well, don't just listen and forget. Take action. Choose your favorite 10 phrases from this episode and use them in real sentences. Speak them out loud. Use them in your conversations. And try describing your day using as many as you can. And remember, daily routine vocabulary is something you'll use all the time, so the more comfortable you get with it, the more natural your English will sound. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. Keep practicing, stay curious, and never stop learning. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care and happy speaking.